Okay, so I thought I'd be over after doing that Hawkeye video, but honestly, I'm like still so fucking angry at this show, at this shit. I really cannot fucking take it. I don't understand why it's like it's so fucking it makes me so fucking angry. I cannot fucking take it. So I was watching it again just because I just cannot understand why they'd make something so fucking stupid. So in the first part of the story that we watched was the whole plot line of Hawkeye is like literal retard shit. If you are a retard and you have an IQ of like 6, you might be able to like fucking enjoy it. But if you think about it for even a split second, it is so fucking retarded. So the first part is Kate gets the suit. And why Hawkeye gives a fuck about this suit is so absolutely fucking stupid. I cannot overemphasize how stupid it is that she would even be able to get access to it, let alone why Clint gives a fuck. In this universe, there are so many people who can just. In Spider Man No Way Home, there's literally a suit that designs other suits for you. Just how would he not just think, oh yeah, it's another one? And the second part is that he fucking at the end of the series he burns it. Yet at multiple times it gets blown up in Kate Bishop's house where it's burned, and apparently it doesn't get burned. And I just wanted to mention that that was the one thing I didn't search up before. Okay, so this fucking guy right here is like, how is this guy not in jail? Fucking, oh my god. Okay, so after he loses the suit, motherfucker goes into an active investigation of a crime scene, takes the Hawkeye suit, and just fucking wears it. How? How is he not in jail? How is he not looked up at? Even if you're a fucking LARPer, it makes no fucking sense. And besides, he is a terrible firefighter. That is like going into someone's house that's burning and stealing their TV. How the fuck is he not in jail? How the fuck did no one notice him take it? How the fuck did he go there and people were not like, "Hey, isn't that the Ronin suit?" How the fuck does that happen? Who the fuck thought that was a good idea? And on top of that, when Hawkeye confronts him, he's like, "Oh well, let me beat you, man. Let me beat you." How would he not be in jail? How would Hawkeye not just be like, "Hey, 911," like he's literally stealing. Does he do this on every other job? Does he go to a fucking steal the cat out of the tree and just take their fucking cat? I mean, who does that? Who writes a character like that? Who wrote that down and thought, hey, let me just have a guy steal it for his LARPing thing, and make Hawkeye fight him for it? It is so fucking stupid. I hate it. I just cannot understand. It gets under my skin so fucking much. It's so annoying. How can you fucking write something like that? So this guy would go to jail for obstructing justice, for stealing something from someone's fucking house. I mean, how is that not like an instant firing? How? How did he not? How did he not go in the truck and people are like, "Hey, is that the Ronin suit?" He would be in jail. He would be fired. It would be a fucking scandal. He would get it written on the newspaper about him. He would get a news story about him. Oh, local man steals fucking property from an active investigation. It's not like he stole like the watch or whatever. He stole a suit. Like, how do you put that shit away? And he just took it, and no one noticed. No one noticed him carrying a charred remains out of the fucking house. You can't just do that. You can't just fucking. Do firefighters do that? Do firefighters go into people's homes and be like, "Hey, yeah, I know you're taking finders keepers." Like you just can't do that. And also, I compounded on top of that. How did Hawkeye go in dressed as a firefighter and look around? You can't just do that. How the fuck is this shit not coordinated? You're telling me every firefighter ever is just like, well, hey, some dude dressed up in a firefighter's outfit. He just walks in. He just walks right in. I mean it gives me again it's like a fucking tumor is created on my frontal lobe because my brain's like, hey man, having brain cancer is better than fucking listening to this shit. Oh my god, like how do you write something that retarded? How are you that fucking unaware? How are you that stupid? I mean it's so fucking annoying, and they like it's just so annoying. So okay, besides that plot point, so Hawkeye breaking, I mean, Kate breaking the bell tower, we already established was gay and retarded. So plot point number two, which I've already talked about, is the fact that Hawkeye would be multiple times throughout this entire show. Hawkeye should be stopped. He should literally be stopped and be like, "What the fuck? Oh my god, it's Hawkeye." He wouldn't be able to go down the street. Everyone there would be thanking him. It is so retarded how he is not just the most famous man on earth. So I'm not going to keep talking on about that. What I am going to be talking about is why didn't he use any of the Avengers? He has access to them. It is so stupid. So let me see if this is the right scene. So, no, that's another scene. Oops, wrong thing. I'm not supposed to be watching. Okay, who is this? What does this say? Spider-Man: Homecoming. Let's look something up really quickly. Let's see. So, oh, let's see. He lives in New York. Huh, so he has a superhero right there. And what does he do? Oh, let me just be a retard and not do it. I mean, it's like, oh, and you know who else lives in Queens, New York? Doctor Strange. You know, the guy who you teamed up with to save the universe. I mean, it's just fucking stupid. Daredevil exists in New York. I bet Punisher exists in New York. And look how skilled of a fighter he is. He's able to play good defense for all these fighters. I won't even bother using the sound because the last time it didn't even show up. So, look at this. He's not a good 1v1 fighter, but he's fighting against superpowered people, and he's able to fucking at least get him to he's a good assist. He's not a good. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, just throwing cars at him. So, he's a good assist. So he should be able to basically beat any non-superpowered person like with one fucking bow and arrow shoot. Okay, Captain America's dead. Ant-Man, he's around. He is totally around. I don't know how they couldn't get him. Winter Soldier, he's around. Falcon, he's around. In fact, they should have all each other's numbers on like speed dial. Okay, so like three of those people should be able to just get him. Okay, Vision's dead, so they don't have access to that. That's fine. He has access to. He can go to War Machine, no problem. He can go to dead. Yeah, he's dead. Black Panther, why can't he go find him? Oh, wait a minute. We can't have that. It's fucking dumb. Uh, 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 yeah, look at this. Look at this fucking team. Ant-Man basically carried this entire fight in the Civil War. So he's able to get one up on Iron Man. And look at this. Iron Patriot is like where is he? Where is he located? Huh. It's almost like if Stark Tower was in New York, he'd be in, New fucking York. It's just so irritating. I hate this show. I cannot describe how much hate I fucking have for this show. Jessica Jones is in New York. Fucking Daredevil's in New York. Punisher's in New York. Luke Cage is in New York. Iron Fist is in New York. All the Netflix shows. He has access to every single Netflix superhero now. I mean, he has access to all the regular MCU characters. He has how does he not have access to fucking Wakanda? It doesn't make any sense. He uses the Pym arrow, so obviously him and Ant-Man are cool, so he can be like, hey man, I know it's near Christmas. I mean, he couldn't get one of these motherfuckers. Iron Patriot would just go in and break Maya's hand just by punching it. Where was it? Let's see. This one I didn't have pulled up. Where is he? He goes for a punch. I don't remember. Also, Iron Man 3 was good. Fuck anyone who says it otherwise. It was good because they didn't make the fucking villain a stereotypical Asian guy. I think this is it. Okay, yeah, right here should be it. I think so. Okay, I guess not. Yeah, right there. He should be, look at that. Look at that. Look at that fucking shit. I'm slowing this shit down. Here. Okay. Okay, so they punch. Look at that. Punch. Yeah, he's about to fucking smack his face in, but it doesn't work. Rips his arm off. Kabam! Look at that. His arm's fucking broken. Why doesn't he just get a fucking Iron Man suit on loan from Rhodey and just fucking deck the shit out of some people? I mean, how the fuck is that not what his first thought is? He's going in alone. Fucking stupid. Makes no fucking sense in this universe. It's so dumb. Every fucking MCU show is gonna get even more retarded and gayer than this shit. I mean, how the fuck would not? Why would Hawkeye not use have this shit on standby? Why would he not have an Ant-Man suit and just fucking shrink he could use the Pym arrow on Maya and then step on her. There you go, dead. You're fucking dead. They even have that comedically where a bird it flies and takes him away, which I have not got to because this is only episodes 1 through 3 because I am still so unfilteredly, ungodly angry. I hate this fucking show. Everything about the MCU is crumbling in on themselves due to mental retardation. They don't understand what the fuck to do anymore because they don't have anyone. They have no plot anymore. If they made a Hawkeye movie before Endgame, it would be fine, but it makes no fucking sense how he wouldn't be decked out in an Iron Man suit. Fucking, he would even have at least a fucking bow and arrow that would be so good it would just instantly fucking shoot for him. I mean, I know it's stupid that he wouldn't get a gun, but I'm saying he would have so many trick arrows, so many things, so much money, so much access, and he's just well, I guess I'm gonna go in alone. I guess I'm gonna use this 15-year-old girl to fight for me. It doesn't make any fucking sense. How would Spider-Man not be there? How would he not even hear this explosion shit? He's alive he's alive after far from home, and he's there. He'd be a controversial one to team up with, but who the fuck cares? How would Daredevil not know about this? How would the Hand not know about this? How would the Defenders? That's 4 fucking people, buddy. That's 4 fucking people. Daredevil, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and Iron Fist. 4 people in New York are related to Kingpin, and they just it's like they don't fucking care. They're whatever. Kingpin's back. Fuck him. Fuck him. We don't care. Elektra's dead. Elektra's probably gonna come back now because they need to kill off Daredevil with a fucking explosion. So yeah, how would he not immediately just suit up in this and that's Maya right there. That's Maya's fucking hand. There you go. Dead. That's what he would fucking do. That's what he should do. He has no qualms about murdering every motherfucker for the past 15 years. I mean, he killed people before. I mean, he's a murderer. He is a murderer, and he doesn't want to murder people anymore. It's just so stupid. How would he not just go around murdering motherfuckers? Why would he be oh man, I guess I'm going to talk to the tracksuits? He'd be no, let me just get in an Iron Man suit and kill these fools. He could team up with Punisher. I mean, Punisher exists in the MCU now. It's not like it's. I mean, the other Netflix shows, Cloak and Dagger, they're probably in New York. I bet. I never even watched those shows. Where does Cloak, oops, and Dagger take place? I guess that's. Where do Cloak and Dagger live? Okay, I guess I can't find out where they live. Origins. Oh, New York City. Okay, you can use Cloak and Dagger. You can use Cloak and Dagger too, so he has access to like 50 fucking characters, and he's just like, nah, I think I'll go fight this shit alone. Fucking stupid. Okay, so yeah, that guy's retarded. What else is there? Kate Bishop versus that. Yeah, that's just funny. Okay, so this is another one that's just... There you go. Dead. Just dead. I'm not even going to explain the physics on this one. I mean, this one, no excuses. You're just dead. I mean, that one I'm not going to make. The other one's at least funny, where you're like, I'll stop my feet! Yeah, dead. So I'm not going to keep harping on that. Although that scene, I will always just get... I mean, it just fucking turns me into a violent sociopath who wants to murder these fuckers who wrote that. So stupid. I mean, you didn't even give her anything, any realism in that. Same with this. Just fall through the ceiling. Although I don't think she'd die, although she definitely would be. That arm is broken, her ribs on that side are broken, and she's gonna be in a coma. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, it's stupid. Actually, I'm not gonna need that yet, because he's not even in there. So yeah. Then the last part's Yelena versus... Actually, no, that isn't in the part shit that I've been watching. So the only other things that really I need to talk about are Kate Bishop is still the most annoying motherfucker I've ever seen in television. I don't know why they had to make her that fucking annoying. It is like ungodly amounts of rage. Again, it's like she's a Mary Sue for half of this shit. I don't know how people can say that they like characters like that. She's not funny. She's just a literal Mary Sue. She has fucking multiple feats of like I said, she just falls through the fucking ceiling and is just, oh yeah, I'll just get up and shoot my bow and arrow. You know, she tries to kill Jack Duquesne, who was an innocent man, who his fucking his uncle just died, and she started making fun of him and shit. She started fencing, and he held back because he wanted to bang her mother, and she tried to stab his face. She's also insanely fucking rich, so she's not even like she's never had any hardship in her life. And she's supposed to be the next fucking hero. I mean, Spider-Man now has nothing in the MCU. He has no family, no friends, literally nothing, and he's willing to fight her. She's just doing this as a side job. She's not a hero. She's a fucking piece of shit. She's like, "Oh my god, you're Hawkeye." She's not a real hero. She's a piece of shit who just happens to steal some suit to get her Mary Sued into existence to meet Hawkeye. When the daughter, I mean, again, it's like, how can I write better in like 5 seconds? Just make the daughter who he was teaching archery to Kate Bishop. Just say, hey, we don't want to like get you involved in this shit. If you ever get caught, just call yourself Kate Bishop. Puh, there you go. Now you don't have to contrive this fucking bullshit ass character into existence that's just like, well, yeah, I'm the world's greatest archer. You know, I was self-taught. I've learned like 8 different fighting styles, you know, and I'm insanely rich, and I use a bow and arrow. I mean, why wouldn't... Oh, I didn't even mention the first part of the series where the first 10 minutes are like just her father dies, and someone said this comparison, and it's a very apt comparison where they're trying to make her father dying like her Uncle Ben. Like, her father was in there for 5 seconds. It was the most obvious shit ever. Like, oh, hey, I'll always protect you, honey. I'll always be there. I'm always going to be there for you. I'm never going to leave. I'm always going to be there. I'm not leaving you. 5 seconds later, and she's saved by Hawkeye, which is a cool moment, but, it's stupid. She's just a stupid fucking character. What is her personality trait? She's Hawkeye, but she's a woman and 15 trillion times more annoying than he ever was. Hawkeye, like in Civil War, his lines were simple and effective. He's a good second. He's a good backup. He's not the like main man that you're supposed to be using. He's a good fucking double team. Like him using the arrow to fucking get Ant-Man inside Iron Man's suit is a good. He's not the number one. His goal is to be number two. It's like Whole Horse from JoJo's. Like, that's what he should be. He just says, all right, I was trying to golf, but, I never miss. I shot 18, got 18. And then he shoots, and then Iron Man says, well, there's always a first time for everything. And he said, made you look. And that's a cool fucking line. Here he's just like, oh, we're gonna go do Christmas things. Unless some girl who I never met. Why does he give a fuck about the suit, too? It's just like, it doesn't make any sense, like I already said. I know I'm reversing, and this is pretty much the last topic, but like, why he would get so anally focused on this is so fucking stupid. You want to know what the plot of Daredevil Season 3 is? Here, I'll show you. This is what the plot of Daredevil Season 3 is. Look at that. Oh, well, I guess it's way too dark, but the plot was Bullseye took the suit and used it against Matt Murdock. I mean, I don't remember, it's been a long time, but there was the guy who made it. He could have made another one. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to believe that he gives a shit so much about this suit? You know what he would have realistically done? This is what Hawkeye would have done. He would have been, wow, some idiot's trying to use the Ronin suit. Alright, I'm going home. There you go. Series over. There's no need for him to do it. He has no fucking stakes in Kate Bishop. It's the Kate Bishop show. The universe revolves around Kate Bishop. No matter what the fuck she's doing, you know, it doesn't matter what she's doing. It's her fucking show. Even though it's Daredevil is now in this universe, he doesn't want to use him. Yeah, fucking beating the shit out of a fucking FBI agent who's jacked. No, we have to have her beating Kingpin. So, in summary, this is still part one because I'm watching the next 3 episodes, but I still cannot fucking get over this shit. I feel like I have to keep fucking explaining how much I hate this because I just cannot understand how much, like, I just fucking hate it. I literally just fucking hate it. It's just a testament of things to come. I mean, in the next show, this is what's gonna fucking happen. In the Daredevil show or in the Echo show. Sorry, because Daredevil's not as important as fucking Echo. Where does he say it? Where does he say it? Come on, just say it. Say the words. Okay, so this is what's gonna happen. If you hear him right, he says, "I'm Daredevil." I don't know if it'll come up on my mixing quality. And he's gonna get blown up by Echo, and then he's gonna be in a coma for the rest of the series, because that's what's gonna happen. That's exactly what's gonna happen. He's gonna say, "I'm Daredevil." It's fucking so stupid. I hate this fucking MCU shit, and you know I'm gonna keep watching it. Well, the thing is, at this point, I'm committed, and it is pretty funny watching these. I mean, it's just like they're gonna make it even worse. That's the thing. I think the next show is Moon Knight. Actually, no, Moon Knight should be cool, I guess. I don't know. The next show after that, though, is like Ironheart or something. I mean, like, please. I mean, please. I mean, Tony, who the fuck even wants to watch that? You know? Yeah, Moon Knight should actually be okay, I guess, but he's probably going to be written as like whatever. Who cares? This isn't about Moon Knight, so that's that's the gripes for episodes 1 through 3, and I'm gonna be rewatching 3 through 6, even though the last part of most of that is. But I just can't take it. It's just in my head. I'm sorry. I know it's stupid and no one's gonna watch this. It's like a 40-minute video about fucking a show no one cares about, but it just pisses me off because the MCU has like so many fucking characters and they're just butchering them for no reason other than Hawkeye's a dude and they hate dudes now. I mean it's obvious. It can't be anything else. What else could it fucking be? I mean what else could the reason be to replace Charlie Cox as fucking Daredevil in a show, to replace him with Echo? For what reason? You know, even the blip is like, okay, maybe he got out or something. Maybe the you know whatever. But it doesn't make any fucking sense why every fucking character is being just butchered to replace for diversity hires. I mean, it's so obvious. I mean, Kate Bishop is not the world's greatest archer. She never shows it. She just is lucky, and that's it. She has no character traits. She has no flaws. Daredevil is like him and Batman are like ruining their fucking lives to to fucking be heroes. Spider-Man has no family. Again, I need to emphasize that. He has no family in the entire world who knows who the fuck he is. Oh, and I'm just supposed to, oh yeah, Kate Bishop, oh, she's just a millionaire. Oh, I arrested my mom. Oh, it's so sad. Oh, my dad died too. Oh, I'm so sad. It's fucking stupid. So stupid. I fucking hate this show.